I have thought about filming a few times today, and I've just not done it. I don't even know why I'm doing it now, to be honest. I'm just sat putting some skincare on because I've just cleansed my face. If you want to know what I'm currently using, God, that is not focusing. It's the Upcircle eye cream with cucumber, hyaluronic acid and coffee. I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, and it is nice. It's rich, but it's not super thick. It's not thin either, but do you know some rich creams are so thick, they're hard to apply, and they take ages to absorb. This doesn't take ages. Oh, it feels really nice though. I feel so ill, and I'm not complaining because I have felt much worse, but there's a bug going around, and guess who's passed it on to me? Oh, that would be right, my dad, who denies being sick. Even when he's obviously sick, he's like, no, I'm not sick. Even when he'd lost his voice, oh no, I don't feel ill at all. There's nothing wrong with me. Why you lost your voice? Oh, I don't know why I've lost my voice. Yeah, the fact you're sick, that would be why. He eventually admitted he was ill, but that was after gaslighting me for days. So I didn't avoid him, and I didn't if he's ill, I would wipe things down a bit more, the things that we touch, with disinfectant stuff. I know it doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. But he never gave me the opportunity to do that at the beginning. So for 3 days I've got worse. I'm not as ill as I could get, and I'm hoping I don't get really ill, because I was ill for 9 weeks, August, September, and start of October probably it was. And the first 5-6 weeks of that, buddy, was horrific. I'm not fully well anyway, so I don't want whatever the hell he's passing around. He lost his voice. I've not lost my voice. The thing is with my dad, sometimes he'll get something and he'll feel slightly unwell, 1 out of 10. Or sometimes, and this is very rare, he'll be 9, 10 out of 10. And even when he's got to the 8 out of 10 point, he'll still be oh yeah, I don't feel bad. What the hell? Why can't you just be honest about being ill? He does it to me all the time. So I've not felt great. I've been super tired. I'm shivery. 1 minute I'm too hot, then I'm shivering, and then I'm warm but I'm shivering. I think my worst symptoms are the shivering, the tiredness. I've not had a sore throat or anything. Hopefully I don't get that, because when I do get that, and that normally means I'm going to get really ill. And I should have known I was getting ill, because Wednesday, Thursday, I had a migraine, and Friday I had a bit of a migraine, I still had some of the head pain on Friday. And as Friday went on, I just got more and more tired. So I should have known from the migraine, because I get migraines mainly before I get ill, and also I get stress related. And because I am stressed, I thought, especially day 1 of it, and I'm I am stressed, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's stuff going on that no one even knows about, no one at all, and it's not related to where I've moved from or anything like that. There's something else going on that I'm waiting for an answer on, and not knowing the answer is making me more stressed. And it's nothing to do with anything that's been going on at all. It's just something totally separate. But do you know, when you need to know something, and, I don't like not knowing things, as in I don't like knowing the last minute. I like knowing things weeks or months in advance. I don't deal well with finding out a few days before, or the day before, or the day of. I need to know what's going on. And this thing that's going on, there's things that I would need to do related to it that I can't do because I don't know either way, or whatever. I don't even know how to word it, because I'm not going to say what it is. But I'm stressed out that I don't know. And it's causing me more stress the longer it goes on. And I just want to know. Then I'll know, and then maybe it'll help motivate me with the other stuff that I need to do. Maybe not, who knows? Because I'm not coping well mentally due to my ex and the police. And I'm also not coping for the reason why I moved here, where I had to get away from because of what was happening to me there. So I'm waiting for an answer or something. And it just feels like it's taken 5 million years. And I need to know, like, 2 years ago. Well, maybe not 2 years ago, but... So that's why I thought I got the migraine. I thought it was to do with that, because that is stressing me the hell out. Anyway, turns out it's because I'm coming down with something. And I'm hoping now What the hell? What are you doing? Don't mind me, I'm just in the middle of a panic attack. Oh, God, I'm out of breath now. I'm seriously out of breath. So, God, it's because I'm panicking, I'm out of breath. So I was just sat talking, and the landing light came on. The landing light is on a sensor. So obviously someone has to have stepped into or onto the landing. Now, seeing as I'm sat here and I'm nowhere near the door, like when I get near the door, if the door's open, it can trigger. But I'm sat here and it shouldn't have gone off because I didn't move. So then I'm thinking, is there someone in the house? Like my ex coming to hurt me. And then I could hear the dog walking around downstairs, and I'm thinking, as she come up the stairs, stepped on the landing and gone back down. So I did go down and she's walking around, so it was, hopefully it was the dog and no one else. But I feel totally breathless. That was stressful. Why do dogs do shit like that? Seriously, and there's no... Oh, God. That's the only explanation for it going off, because I would have to have got near the door for it to go off. And the door is open. So has the dog come up the stairs and set it off? And then I go to see if she wants to go out. No, I don't want to go out. I'm not going out. So that just scared the crap out of me. Obviously, because it needs something to move. And I don't mean like the dog can set it off. But I don't think anything smaller. Let's put it this way. There was a spider running down the hallway the other week and it didn't set it off. I did when I ran away from it. Oh, I've just got serum down myself. Oh, God. Oh, that was stressful. My heart rate's come down a bit now, thankfully. It's got to have been her. I mean, she did it last night. I was in here. It was about half an hour after the walk. Do you know what? I went on this walk. In fact, this made me laugh. I'm upstairs and I wanted to go back to sleep and I couldn't, so I was in the other room and I couldn't go back to sleep because Mr. DIY, or as we've now named him, Bob the Builder, was outside DIYing it. And I wanted to go to sleep so badly. And I couldn't. So I get a text message off my dad, do you want me to take the dog out for a walk, seeing as you're not feeling well? And I thought, am I so unwell that I've literally just imagined that? Because he never offers to take her out no matter how sick I am. So I don't know what's going on. And I'd already decided I would take her out because I've actually walked her when I've... Did I just trigger that light to go off? Because I moved my foot in that eye line of the sensor's literally outside my bedroom. So have I just set it off? So was it not the dog to begin with, and was it me just moving my feet? When it goes off, I'm going to move my foot again to see if I can set it off from here. Right, it's gone off. I don't know if you heard it click off. Yeah, it was me. So I've just had a mini heart attack, thought it was the dog, and when it was probably me. Great. So anyway, my dad was like, and I'm like, no, I'm going to take her out whilst I don't feel that ill. But I might ask you to do it tomorrow if I'm really ill. I've not got any worse, but I don't feel great. Let me tell you that. But again, I'm not going to moan about it, because what's the point? Because when I was ill for 9 weeks, especially the first 4 weeks, oh my God, that was... I think week 1 wasn't even the worst part. Oh God, that just reminded me. Because the first week wasn't horrific, and then I got really ill like at the end of the first week. Now I just thought, I got ill Friday. Am I going to be like semi-ill for a week and then get really... Oh, I hope I don't. Because that's what happened last time. First week, like 5-6 days, I felt unwell. And then I suddenly got really ill. I hope not. I don't have the mental energy to go through 9 weeks of that. Absolutely not. So, oh God, I've got a really bad stomach ache as well. I don't know why. So, I did take her out. Now, when we went out, the night before when we went out, oh my God, my dog is such a bad little baddie. Honest to God, try and walk a husky. Everyone's like, oh, aren't they cute? Aren't they sweet? Look how cute and small they are. Yeah, they are cute, and they're smaller than people imagine. They're so bloody strong. Like, seriously, she's ridiculously strong. The night before, she decided she was going to pull me for 90% of the walk. And I don't mean pull me a little bit. Like, normally her average pull is like a 4-5 out of 10. And that's quite a decent pull. When she's doing an 8-9 out of 10 and you don't feel well, or even when you feel well, you don't want to be pulled that hard, because it's hard to not be pulled on your bloody face, let me tell you. And she was doing it like an 8-ish all the time, and I'm like, slow down, what's wrong with you? Like, what's going on? Like, what the hell? Like, please slow down. And I'm begging her to slow down. And even if I was full health, I don't want dragged like that. It was a nightmare. And like, she always wants to go this particular route, and I don't bloody let her. And for some reason, she always wants to go on this particular road. I don't know why she wants to go there. There's nothing exciting on it. It's just a flipping road, street, lane, close, avenue, whatever you want to call it. And I'm always confused why she's always trying to drag me on it. And I'm like, I'm not going that way, because basically it's down flipping hill. And when you go downhill, you've got to come back uphill no matter which way you come home. Yes, some ways you can go and it's a gradual climb. Other ways it's straight back up a hill. But there's nothing there. And I'm thinking, why does she want to drag me down the hill? There's nothing there that she would enjoy. It's just a flipping hill. There's nothing there. Like, there's no park. There's no woods. There's nothing. Why the hell does this dog try to keep pulling me down there? And I know every time I walk that way, even though I'm going to turn in another direction, she starts to speed up and pull me really hard as we're getting towards where we're going to go down that hill, which we never go down. And I know what she's at. She's at it all the time. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, I don't particularly want to do it because I have to come back uphill. So the other night, I thought, if she takes me towards that way, because we can go one of two ways when we leave the house, obviously, left or right. if she takes me and she decides she wants to go that way, we'll just do it, because I don't have the mental energy, don't feel 100% well. If she wants to do it, we'll just do it. And then I'm thinking, if we go that way, which way we're going to come back. Like, and when we get to the bottom of the hill, you go up a little bit and then you can like go left or right or whatever. So I thought, whichever way she turns now will determine which route I'm going to come back. And she's not going to dictate the route back, because she'll probably make it much, much longer. So she went the opposite way to the way that I thought she would go, because she's never been that way, ever, on a walk that I'm aware of. And I didn't particularly want to go that way for other reasons. But I thought, you know what, I can't even be bothered. If she wants to go that way, I'm not battling. And we're going to walk to a certain street and then we're going to turn and go back the direction that we came. Not realising the street in my head that we're going to turn on is a lot further than I realised. I didn't realise it was as far, and I don't know why. Like, because when I've gone to that street from the other direction, it didn't feel that long. So I'm thinking, why does it feel this long? And maybe one of the times I have driven that way, and obviously it doesn't feel that well. I've driven it more than once, but it doesn't feel that far away. But when you're walking it, it just seemed to go on. Like, I don't know how long it went on. Maybe it didn't go on as long as it felt, because I'm not 100% well, but who knows. But then we get to where we're turning. I'm not turning here, I want to go further. And I'm like, no, you're not going on further. We're turning here. And she's so bloody determined. She's trying to drag me across the road instead of turning. So even when I've turned, she's still trying to cross over to carry on up the flipping road. And I'm like, no. And she carried it on for ages. Honest to God, it seemed to take forever to go along this road to get back on to where we actually live. It just felt like it went on for 9 years, but it didn't help that she's dragging me really hard. And when I got home, I was like, oh my God, like, I was pouring in sweat, even though it wasn't even warm outside. I was absolutely exhausted. And I'm like, oh my God, do you know what? Sometimes that dog just drags and drags and drags. And she's a dragger anyway, but like, on average, she does like a 4 or 5 out of 10. Fine. When she's dragging 8 out of 10, you feel like you're going to die. Because it's just constant. It was just constant. And then she wants to go in the road all the time. And I'm like, you're not going in the road. And she's constantly trying to get in the road. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, she's trying to kill herself all the time. Anyway, yesterday, I was hoping... Where did I plan in my head? I wasn't particularly hoping of a particular route, but I thought, if she goes this way, I can do this route, and it'll take about an hour, hour and 10. And then that'll be her done for the day. That'll be me probably half dead, but whatever. But I didn't know which route she was going to do, and I wanted to make sure that we did over an hour, because I knew that I wanted to come home and lie down, although I didn't get to lie down, but that's because some idiot let off fireworks, or multiple idiots. I don't know why they feel the need to do this, because my dog's terrified. So we go out and she literally leaps the opposite way. Well, it's not the opposite way to I thought we was going, but I did think if we go this way, we'll do this route. But I still didn't expect her to go that way. I don't know why. And she leaped that way, and I was like, whatever, we'll just go that way. And then we did a route. Well, we did part of a route that she's been on a few times with me, but we don't do very often because it can get long and tedious. But then I took her on the way back. I decided on the way back I'm going to go such and such a way, because if I'd gone the route that she thought we were going to go, we would have ended up doing a 5-mile walk. Maybe, actually it's slightly more, but let's just say 5 miles. And I'm like, there's no way I'm doing a 5-mile walk. Absolutely no way. I don't feel up to it. Like, I'm hoping for around 3 miles, whatever. So I'd already decided when she told me the direction we went, where I was going to go, but we've never walked that way back. We've been that way in the car, but we've never walked that way back. Let me tell you, when you start coming back, or when we start coming back, that was longer than I thought. But then when you think about it, or when I think about it, I'm like, well, when I've gone that way before, it's been in the car, so obviously it's not as long in the car and it doesn't take as long. It just felt like it went on and on and on. Anyway, we're like 5 minutes on the way back, and we're about 25 minutes from home, 25 to 30. Someone let a flipping firework off. Then she's dragging me 10 out of 10. Oh my God, I can barely cope with 10 out of 10. Like, even when I don't feel ill and I've got more energy, I struggle, and I'm struggling against it, and I'm leaning backwards because I've got the waist lead on, and she's pulling me, and I'm digging in as I'm walking, and I'm absolutely exhausted. She was letting dogs walk past us without, like, leaping at them to play. She didn't care, she just wanted to get home. And I'm thinking, what kind of idiot is bloody letting fireworks off? It's not even flipping dark, it's not even, like, I think it was like around sunset time, but it's not, don't go pitch black at sunset. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with people? And then 5 minutes later, another one goes on, but in between those 5 minutes, she's dragging me into the entire time. It's not like it goes off, she drags me at the start and then stops. No, she's carrying it on. Then more go off, and then loads go off, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm pouring in sweat even though it's cold. And I'm like, 15 minutes into it, I get lightheaded, and do you know that fainting feeling? I get that. So I have to stop her. Not only for my safety, but for her safety, because she is so out of breath and panicked. She could have a bloody heart attack. She's out of breath. She's pulling me as hard as she can. I'm resisting, because if I don't resist, I'm going to be on my face the entire time. So I stop us both for a couple of minutes because she needs to get a bit of her breath back. And luckily, when I stopped her, nothing went off. But within 30 seconds of walking again, it goes off again. Then she's in hyper panic mode, and we're going like 10 out of 10 pulling. And I stopped her another time as well because I'm struggling. I'm feeling like I'm going to faint. And she's bloody seriously out of breath. And we get in. And then again, someone behind here is letting shit tons of fireworks off. And I'm like, oh my actual God, what the hell is wrong with these people? They need banning. They seriously need banning. I'm all for them being banned. And you know what? It should be organisations who are allowed to buy them. And they should have to produce ID to prove who they are. And they should only go off 1 day a year, because this is ridiculous. I've had enough of it. She won't go out in the dark because of it. And she's in the house and she's terrified. She either goes in my dad's living room and goes in the corner, or she comes up to my room, because they did stop going off for a brief period of time. So I came up in, I'm lounging on my bed exhausted, firework goes off. All of a sudden the landing light comes on. I shit myself because I don't know what's going on, and then the dog appears in the room. There's just no need for all these fireworks. Like, if you like, you might as well just set fire to your money, because that's all that's happening. You're spending money on something that's going to bang, do a little bit of a flash, and then that's it. What's the point? And you're terrifying all animals, and people are getting injured because people are idiots and they're bloody hurting themselves with these stupid fireworks. So that happened. So I have a cup of tea, glow tea, it's my favourite tea. It's still too hot. I've got a drink with some apple stuff in. I don't think I put enough in, but whatever. I've had a Lucozade, I've had a coffee, I've had a protein yoghurt pouch. That's it. I feel tired. I've had some cold and flu capsules. They're just the cheapo ones. I've had a strong migraine tablet, and I've had my medication. I've cleansed my face. I've done my skincare. I'm shivering. I've got goosebumps, but I feel warm. I'm going to have to walk the dog at some point. I want to do like over an hour in one go rather than do a couple of walks, because she won't want to go out when it starts to get dark. So that's where we're up to. Done nothing else. Don't feel well. Don't even feel mentally well to do stuff. I mean, if you saw my room, you'd know that I'm not coping with life. There's just piles and piles of stuff everywhere. Like, literally, it's just... And I get stressed out seeing it. It makes me feel worse. But when you feel this way, you can't cope with life. So, you know, it's a miracle that I brush my hair and wash my face every day, because really, if I didn't have that husky, I'd be in this room permanently, because that's how I feel. And to be honest, I don't even want to be in this room because of what my ex did to me. Just brings back memories. There's 2 places in this house that bring back horrible memories. I don't want to live here because of what he did to me. And that's how it is. You can't just get up and move, can you? As much as you want to. And the thing is, like, you could get up and move, but you'd end up in a house that you're not happy with. And if you move, you want to be somewhere that you're happy and you feel like you could live for years. Unless you meet someone who moves you and then they abuse you and then the police cover it up. So there you go. But on that note, I'm going to go. I hope everyone's having a good November. This probably won't go up in November. All my videos are scheduled, I think. I mean, I don't even know what's going on. Oh, it is November. Oh, yeah, all my videos are scheduled. Like, oh, God. Don't know why it took me so long to click. It literally is November, but it is. But have a great month whenever you're seeing this. Don't forget to subscribe and thank you for watching.